Hey, yo, long talk, no speak. It's your boy Tez. Hey, man, look, I know it's been a good little minute since your boy dropped a video, but in my defense, I had surgery, and then especially covering this topic, Samurai 8, man, I fell off for a little bit, and I wanted to get right back into it. The story's progressed a little bit. We can just keep trudging along. We can keep backtracking and catching up to the full current chapters, but I think I just want to slow roll this one, man. So without further ado, the intro. Let's go. Alright, so chapter 5 breakdown. This will be a little different from how I usually do it, because if you have already read this or you haven't, I'm not gonna do my complete read throughs like I used to, unless anybody actually requested it or they liked it. But overall, how did I feel about the chapter? The chapter was great. Definitely a good chapter. So what it was, in a sense, is Hachimaru and Hayataro, as well as the sensei, they already basically left from the village and were going out to explore at this point, and the master himself found a old samurai's horse. We learn about the importance of key holders to their samurais. They're very important, like they're their weapons, their armor, their shields, their mounts, and each one is unique to a samurai. So they can do just about anything, but along the way, they discover or get to the point where Hachimaru is going to be training. This is their location, and at the location, there's these two statues, basically, and old boy Doramu, I believe Durama, he actually fell asleep, and the statues came alive and basically started attacking Hachimaru, and him being, I ain't gonna say he's the hyperactive knucklehead ninja, but having that same kind of energy and mentality, he basically said, F it, if he sleep, I'm gonna, do whatever I can to go in and, defend myself. But being as he's still a fledgling samurai and he doesn't really know the gist of everything, he tries to fly up on Hayataro and slash these creatures, and it just wasn't gonna happen. And then Daruma actually wakes up and comes out of nowhere and uses a new technique from the Yasha style called the blade arm. But I will say that Hachimaru called this man Master Deadweight, which I started laughing at. And he was like, yo, don't start giving me all these crazy, name changes on your own. And then as he begins to almost be attacked by the golem, he pulls out the key that he got earlier from the horse, or returning the hilt that was he previously took from Hachimaru's father. And guys, oh man, like I've read ahead. I do know what's currently happening, but I'm doing this for my own entertainment and just to keep myself refreshed and for you all. He pulls out his samurai soul from his stomach and then unites it with the actual key. The actual key, hilt of the blade, basically. He combines it with the hilt of the blade, and that's his samurai soul, and it activates, and he then slashes one of the golems in half, which is very impressive. But then another golem actually starts firing, and then, Hachimaru has to tell Hayataro to start using evasive maneuvers, but then as Daruma's on the back of the horse steed, his holder, it actually then starts creating some guns for him to use. So samurais have a large variety of tools that they can use, and I mean, Hachimaru may have his sword for now. I still don't know what he'll be using 100% in the future, but I'm looking forward to seeing what that may be, like how his sword style changes up. Will he only use swords? Will he maybe use a spear? Because it's some guys who they use some other type of weapons I've seen, and I ain't gonna spoil too much. And then Doramu, he goes through just like letting them have it, just shots fired, just peck, just letting it all hang out. And then you see him and the horse actually combine. Like he said, the horse ends up turning into his armor, though he's still mounted on it. It looks more along the lines of a particular type of steeded hover vehicle, but it's got armor and things like that, and he can deflect. And then he pulls out one more new move from the Yasha style called the Eye of the Blade Wheel, which, if anybody's seen Demon Slayer, looks like the water windmill that Tanjiro uses. Basically, it's just a vertical spinning slash, but it looks pretty cool though. And and this was still pretty amazing, and Doramu lets him know he fully hasn't become a samurai, or he's just a basic ordinary samurai who still doesn't have a holder until Hayataro gives him his actual key. which he does. He ends up giving the key, which makes him now a key holder. And that's kind of where the chapter ends, and it basically begins the portion of Hachimaru's training arc. Now there are some things that are gonna come up later that I will hopefully be able to speak a little bit more into if we get caught up, or if I just take my time rather than doing, like I said, doing my traditional read throughs. But again, man, if anybody's watching this, let me know down below if you enjoyed. I'm actually enjoying Samurai 8. I'm enjoying going back to reread and do these videos. I'm gonna try my best to give just a simplified summary of each chapter, you know, nothing too crazy, unless I'm informed otherwise someone actually wants to see more than just this. But it definitely was a great chapter, man. Watching Doramu do his thing, learning about the Guardians, learning the importance of the key holders to their samurai, and how the samurai, basically the way they break it down, they make it sound like the samurai are one with a lot of things in the universe. Like they themselves have the force, they have nin, they have chakra, however you want to, you know, put it. There's a lot of things that connect to samurais, and samurais have such a guardian-like role. Even though it's technically in their title, they do protect the galaxy, but it's like it feels like it's gonna be deeper than that when they finally start really flushing more of the story out and more of the connections that ride and divide this world apart. But other than that, man, it's been your boy Tez. It's been the Anime Trap House. It's been chapter 5 of Samurai 8, man. Go ahead and, you know, hit the like button if you like it, comment down below, subscribe for your boy if you want to for the one time, because I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Like I said, I have had surgery, so your boy's kind of healing, but I'm trying to get a little bit more up on my content, and I will catch y'all for the next one, man. Y'all be blessed. Peace.